Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 with our Arpad Dynasty Pursuit. Grand Prince Arpad, the handsome of Hungary, who's a little less handsome due to himself being scarred. Actually, I guess that is kind of an attractive thing, ironically enough. We are in a little bit of a pickle in the pursuit of our legend, which is currently a little over halfway there. We have quite the rebellious neighbors up north. We have the Corstinian conquest of the chiefdom of Zayahel as well, or Zvihel, and we have our independence war. Now, we can very easily, I won't say easily win this, but we can call some pretty big people to war. So we're going to bring in our good friend King Tur of Finland, without a doubt. We could bring in Prince Litunica. Oh, nope, we can't, never mind. He's already fighting it. Good deal. We need King Vigo of Sapmi as well. And you know what? I imagine we could probably wrangle in another one. We don't have... I really don't want to marry her off to an old fart. That's icky. But you know what? This guy isn't too bad. Chieftain Zachariah of Don Valley has a decent person here. And she'll be married off. That'll be good. Bring him into the war. Now, we don't have all that many troops ourselves. The rebellion has kind of stolen a lot of our levies, but we'll be okay. I'm not too concerned whatsoever. Alliance has been formed as well. And now we can bring him into the Independence War too. Great. We have some awesome allies that are coming in. Yeah, and we should be able to kind of hopefully wreck them very, very quickly. Let's go ahead and get these guys together and we'll get this showboat on the roll. It looks like we ourselves have been drawn into another conflict. That's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. I got my own conflict. I started mine first. And let's see where we need to go. We're going to go ahead and conquer the chiefdom. What is this? Wow. Can you let me hover over this? Nope. Nope. Okay. Cool. Well, we're going to go after this, the chiefdom of Marmaros first. I don't think we could catch these guys, and I don't think it'd be worth pursuing. And we're going to kind of start in the south and head up north and hope that we can get this done pretty quick. While we're chilling and on our way through, I've slipped into incognito mode, changing into something that doesn't look like myself. And now an infantryman is trying to convince his commander, my son, the advantage of an alternative strategy. He's going to hear none of it. As I approach, the infuriated man raises his fist. Yeah, we're going to step in and protect the soldier. There we go. My training served me well. A few minutes later, I have Chieftain Tarkaskas in a firm arm lock. Let this be a lesson. Your Grand Prince does not look kindly on those closed-minded fools, no matter the rank. Soldier beams with gratitude. Thank you, my lord. You'll never know a more faithful servant than Nandor. Awesome. And we'll discuss the strategy to learn more about warfare, which gets us a perk as well. I think we're going to go down... I think we are going to end up going down the Overseer, because that gives us some good things like controlled territory defender advantage. So we're going to serve the crown, gives us some natural dread from the get-go. Control growth as well, which we could push here. Let's go ahead and just start changing tasks over to there. Hope that we're good. In terms of plagues, are we okay? Ooh, we have Arpad's pox. Okay, we need to stay away from that region. Okay, so we'll go up here and then we'll kind of stay over on the western side of the empire for sure. Now, one thing we have to be careful of, and I'm going to pause it here in case something happens. We have a lot of our enemy peeps over here, and they're just chilling out in the area where the pox is. And I've also noticed that Bavaria has something really nasty as well. So what we need to make sure we do, if at all possible, can win this war without actually fighting these guys. I think it would give us a decent chance at not catching the pox that's currently happening, although there is the chance for it to spread now. So we have to be quite careful in who we decide to engage with in order to ensure that we don't catch it ourselves. And I'm also going to call several of my allies to go after this, the conquest, which is a little bit of a smaller one, because I want them to be able to, I want to potentially like push this back and have them work separately on the wars. There we go. Awesome. So hopefully that will help. There's only 2,900 men, so I'm hoping they're able to do some good things. And then of course we have this Yamlandic conquest that our allies are dealing with that we just can't help with right now. And here we go. To the Grand Prince Arpad. Your wicked deeds have gone unpunished for far too long. Looks like we have a Dano-Hungarian subjugation war. They want to go after my Grand Principality. This is snake in the eye. Okay. He does have a decent number of troops, which is fine. If that's what he wants to do. I think I have siblings that I could marry off. Nope. Doesn't look like I do. Okay, that's fine. We won't worry about them just yet. I really have to get this subjugation, or this independence war finished, and then we'll see how we operate. In the meantime, I need to find ways to lose stress. I'm actually not leading an army, which may be a big deal in and of itself. Yeah, Chieftain Nexus is actually going to be the best person for the job. Unfortunately, he's commanding a different army, so he's not in this. But what I think I need to do is I think while we're out chilling, that I need to go on a, what is it, a pilgrimage? Yes. I think we need to work on a pilgrimage. We are going to go on a pious pilgrimage. I need to lose a good deal of stress. And I think it would be important to do so while we're working and chilling. So we're going to try to stay away from any potential going down here. And I think we're going to go all the way to Saracen. Now there are some pretty dangerous things that we have in here, without a doubt. But we're definitely looking on ways to relieve some stress. And I'm hoping that along the way, we'll be all right. Do we have a better caravan master? We don't at all. That's fine. I think we'll be okay. We do have a couple of high chance locations. What is this? Simply because, you know what? We may end up having to hold off unless I can direct my own route. And I don't know that yeah, we can customize the route for sure. This, I think, has a chance for taking a little bit longer, but it does reduce the chance of us getting wrecked. And then from there, we go back down this way. And you see, by going that route, we actually greatly reduce our chances. It may take a bit longer, 14 months. That's a long time. But I think we're going to go ahead and do it. Mercenary has been hired. We are going to go on our pilgrimage and hope that nothing really happens outside of positive vibes overall. The pox is spreading, and it's spreading massively. And it actually looks like we may come into conflict here. I think we are going to come into some pretty good conflict. And I do think it's a bit unavoidable. We're going to go ahead and punch up north. Be able to fight our first battle, hopefully. No? Okay. As we make our way down this holy road we travel, we are suddenly made to stop as a beast steps out. A mighty boar stands between me and the Holy Land. Something of a knowing look, as if the mind of a wise old man resides behind those feral eyes. He blinks and carries on his way. Definitely. Oh, absolutely. It's a messenger from Iston. We need to follow him without a doubt. Gain a little bit. I follow, staying far behind to not startle him. He meets another boar, his mate perhaps. Two approach each other, but before they can meet, a blurry shadow leaps out from nowhere, reduces the poor thing to a bloody smear right in front of its fellow's eyes. What could it have meant by that? Oh, cool. Awesome. Something's coming for me. Super fantastic. I appreciate that. Stress is always fun. Without a doubt. Alright, and it looks like I inherited the chiefdom of Hunyad. I'm just going to go ahead and give that away. We're going to find someone who doesn't have a great opinion of me, but has good... There we go. Sweet. I potentially gained a really simple and easy new ally. And we are going to snag this army. It'll be a piece of cake. Absolutely it will. High Chieftain Vidislav. You don't stand a chance. Well done. Out here, late at night, sometimes I look to the stars. What's our purpose in life? Some piety gain would be awesome. Yeah, I think we'll roll with the sacred duty. I think that's what we're going to do. With our first major battle in this conflict over with. Wow, we're just going to harp into it, aren't we? Okay, that's a completely different battle. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, we still need to head down. Oof. I'm just a little bit fearful of trying to get down into here to fight those guys because I don't want to die myself. Or at least I don't want to have my people die and or catch the plague. We have a lot of stuff going on. Like, so many things are currently just encapsulating all of the issues. And we really need to start pushing. And finally, as we're chilling, On our pious pilgrimage, our court chronicler comes to me. I believe the chieftain land of Warmia is almost convinced of the veracity of the great deed of Arpad. We'll try it. A decent chance on him spreading, and he's convinced. I'll take it. Absolutely, we'll take it. And then we have issues that I think are gonna have to address sooner rather than later. Where's he at? He's way up there with his crappy little place. Why do they have it so well? We've lost multiple battles against him, that's why. That's very unfortunate. I'm not even sure where his armies are in the midst of all of this. Looks like that's not him. Is he really just like cowering up there? Of course our allies are up there, so I get that. A little bit of a pickle. What happens? Oh, this is my allies' war. That's right. Okay, never mind. Okay, nope, I'm good with it. We are okay. And we're finally here, body and soul, at the great Igyaz of Saracen. As the Taltos offers me blessing, I reflect on everything that's happened for the gods to bring me here. I have walked the holy path. Awesome. As I enter the sacred grounds, I'll find Peter, staring at the altar with an absent expression. Peter, I call him, my lord. Something to ask of you. I hope you can forgive me. This place has moved my soul, agitated my spirit. Istin has spoken to me, and his voice is clear, severe, precise. Keeps going and going and going. The only sound I hear now, the whole world has gone quiet. If I could stay behind, I would like to devote my life to it. Oh, we would lose a really good champion. Taltos would become a monk. Alright, that's on you. That's fine. That sucks, but it's alright. Let's go ahead and snag an easy win over here. A super easy victory for us. I'm hoping we could capture some people, but it's not looking like capturing's really happening. And unfortunately, we do have armies down here. Let's go ahead and head back down. I do have to be mindful of the subjugation war that's currently against us as well. And now, we have lost in translation. As I stroll around the streets of Saracen, stop in front of a small Igyaz. Building is comparatively bland and humble, but a small crowd gather in front of it. When I move closer, I realize they're scratching their heads trying to make sense of the plaque next to one of the Guardian statues. Alright. We'll try it. Why not? Oop, it's unintelligible for me. That's alright. It happens. And as I walk through into another Igyaz, a formidable guilt comes upon me, illuminating the altar like a sunny day. What kind of life am I living? What kind of grand prince could I be, or father, or son? If I don't change my drunkard nature, the only light I will see is that of the fires of poke coal. Alright. Well, then I may as well enjoy it for the time being. No, we're definitely gonna revel in it for a little bit. I have to reduce my stress. That's the most important thing right now. And as our sacred time draws to an end, I feel reassured. May not be the most pious pilgrim out there, but I've proven my dedication. This being my first pilgrim, while no pilgrim is exactly alike, I feel confident I am more than familiar what to expect. Alright, it has been an honor. Very nice. Lots of good things. Following the ancestor worship tenet, family members, I gained some legitimacy, and I'm not gonna lie, I lost some stress. Overall, not too shabby of a day. I'm now a paragon of virtue, not quite under the religious icon, but we're getting close. And I'm also exalted among men, pretty close to that as well. On our way back, it's not the first time I catch my caravan leader fiddling with some flowers he'd been picking. My liege, it's not a secret that my heart has found a new home far from home. Alas, my soul aches for Alexia. My desires knows the wind, her eyes, her hair, long for just a salute. I die for a word. He's not married. But you know what? We have enough people in our court to welcome her. Yeah, the both of you. I mean, why not? Absolutely. Come on in. We are consolidating down here. The nice, glorious battle. Unfortunately, that hasn't done a lot for us. Not like we thought it would. And we have to head north. Like, we just absolutely have to. Oh, this is just like multiple crap going on here is just extremely unfortunate. He does have a lot more soldiers than we do as well, which is concerning. I really just want this to end in a white peace. Unfortunately, they are not going to accept. As long as they don't move into my territory, I guess it's okay. But we really do have to head north. I really got to fight some of these guys, and I actually don't know how well we're going to be able to hold off against them. And finally, I'm home. My journey's been a long one, but I've come home again. Much remains the same. Something has changed in how the Taltos and Taltoses treat me. I've undergone the journey of a holy man, and they insist it has changed something about me. All right. All right, we have unfortunately lost the war. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay, nope, that's fine. Didn't contribute to anything. It's all well and good in the neighborhood. And then, rising rumors. As I promenade down the stairs, I reach one of the corridors. It's not them that I find. Alexia's voice reaches me, loud and clear. What has Onad Belia done anyways? Was there any of us there to see the so-called legend that Grand Prince Arpad so proudly sings of us now? Yeah, we have a good chance of settling the legend. Awesome. That's fantastic news. Now, how many people do I have here overall once we get down into business? Oh my word, there's 17,000 people between these two armies right here. And we only have 7,000? Yeah, I'm not seeing this going well in our favor. We may just end up becoming a vassal by the end of this if there's nothing else that we can do. I mean, we would have to have everyone come in and join in the best of ways. And I have too many vassals down south who are more concerned about their own independence war than anything else. Yeah, we are being wrecked left, right, front, and center, unfortunately. That High Chiefdom of Polania really helped. And it also appears that the diseases are gone, so we're relatively safe. We need to stay out of this area. And I think what we really just have to focus on is taking these big areas over here and hoping that by the time we come back from it, ooh, we have an opportunity to wreck this dude. Depending on where he goes and depending on if his subjects will be there with him. If not, we may have a chance to maybe capture him and end this right here and now. Would be great. My allies are going to come in. Our champion killed Vermantis. Oh, this dude doesn't stand a chance. He didn't stand a chance at all. That's a massive victory for us. That's a really big victory for us. And we're going to push that. If that's how these people are, and they are incredibly weak, then we may actually stand a chance against them. We just kind of leveled the playing field here. And I want to make sure that we're not crossing a ford, crossing a river in order to make this happen. I also want to make sure that our people are here and all of our allies come in right when they need to. It's a risky thing, but we're going to go for it. Now our allies are looping all the way around. I don't know why they're looping all the way around. I definitely need them to come in. Now let's take a look and see what these armies are comprised of. We have quite a few really solid soldiers, but none of them really have a good commander virtue. That guy does. That's a little concerning. We unfortunately don't have the funds to do anything on that front. We've also decided to learn the language of our new woman, Natalia. One who I'm striving to emulate has started sending correspondences to me. Gotten several letters. She lauds my efforts to learn the language. Okay, yeah, no, definitely, it's interesting. We're making progress. If I do this, that's certain death. If I do that, that's certain death. And if he comes in, it's equally of death. We're not going to worry about it for now. Instead, I think we're going to head down south. Nope, we're going to go this way. Allies, please follow me. And we're going to come down into here. I'm leading a patrol spotted group of figures. My lord, they are deserting. What should we do? Apprehend them, absolutely. And then we're going to head down here and we're going to help support our boyos. This could be a decently deciding factor in this war as well. And after a short scuffle, the deserting soldiers are apprehended. My lord, they're only children. We just want to go home. Yeah, we'll definitely have them scrub the latrines. Now, unfortunately, they're pursuing, and we need to make sure that we can take care of them. I think we're going to go down strict organization so we can get some more dread gain, and then siege against revolts, which increases by 50%. At the rate that I've been unlocking these, it should be something relatively easy to do. Unfortunately, my allies did get caught. I simply cannot do anything about it, but I need to catch these boys down here. There's that other one. Boom, just like that. So sieging them should be very easy now and come very quickly, which is exactly what we want. We're going to catch some of our enemy vassals, a little bit of a crux, and hope that we can push them there. Now, unfortunately, it hasn't been easy learning new languages. The wise boar, they said to the little boy, beware. What? The Grand Prince is reading children's fables. Have you no pride? It's unacceptable. If our foes find this out, they'll think us feeble-minded. Oh, we're going to punish him. Yes, we're going to do that. If you win, we gain prestige and a modifier. If I lose, I'll be ridiculed. And just like that. There are a few crunches. Virtually satisfying. Oh. Stun and snap, my opponent collapses to the floor. There we go. I'm victorious. That's right. That's what you get, dude. Don't mess with me. As the wise boar once said, don't insult your betters. Very nice. I'll take it. Increased greatly. We did gain a rival in the process, but that's okay. Ooh, someone's scheming against my wet nurse. Prince Lunetta is my player heir. Linutika, excuse me. Oh my word, are you serious right now? Linutika, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? That's fine. You're gonna, like, we'll deal with that repercussion later, but you're definitely gonna be accused of it. We're making gains for sure, but we need to make more gains. More gains than we have so far. So I think what we have to do is I think we have to go after these guys. I think it's just an absolute must. We are losing the war against these guys, so I really just can't. I can't have it. I cannot have it. And they're actually a bit reduced, although there are guys over there. Unfortunately, that's a freaking ford river too. So then we'll come around, we'll loop around and hope that my allies join me. Are they going to join me? We need our boyos over here with me before I'll even think about committing. Then we're gonna punch into here. Have my allies drop in as well. And this may have ended badly for us. Yeah, that definitely ended very poorly. Dang it. They have way too many champions. I was hoping more champions would die as well. Doesn't seem to have happened. And I do believe we may just get subjugated. We need to be able to split these guys up, but it just doesn't look like they're going to be able to be split up, which really, really sucks because I need them split dangerously bad. If only these freaking guys would bow out. All rebels remain your vassals, independents, factions disbanded, cannot join. We can get a white peace perhaps. Awesome. And now hopefully we can get more of our people in and change the tide of this battle. I can raise more troops and let's just hope that it's enough. And I have a son from Hajnal. Or my daughter, sorry, it's not mine. We're not gonna name him Arpad. We're gonna, ooh, Attila was a good one. We're gonna go ahead and name him Attila. I think that works very, very well. Okay, we now have a lot more troops. So we're gonna bring things up north here very, very quickly and hope that we are not too late. I'm gonna meet my men in the middle. And can we bring anyone else? We can. We can bring in Tarkaxus. That fun name. Unfortunately, I can't bring him in there, but we can go to there. Awesome. All right. We don't have a lot of time. However, we have just gained a massive advantage by having our people come in here. We just have to hope that my troops get there. My court physician. We need a new court physician. Oh, my Taltos. Absolutely. No, that's a great suggestion. Awesome. Glad to see it. I am fearful of what's going to happen here, but what I also need to do, let's see, factions. We don't have any factions going on here. I have quite a few prisoners, am I not mistaken? I do. I'm very, very tempted. I'm very tempted to kill some of these boys out. Or I could fund a lot of things by ransoming a lot of them. We'll have to see. For now, this war is our central theme that we're dealing with. My men are not too far behind. And to be quite frank, I have so many allies as well. My vassals that are once rebelled against me. Oh, we have to do it. Oh, unfortunately, nothing. It's impossible to learn the Dacian language. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not going to fret over it. It sucks, but it is what it is. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think we have the power and authority now to take these guys out. We just got to hope that our allies kind of support us in this as well. There we go. Yes, it's much too late. Oh, this is brilliant. This is exactly what we needed. Oh no, we've lost a guy. How does it feel now, good sir? I'm sure it doesn't feel great. That's awesome, although we did lose our chancellor. So I can get High Chieftain Radamel in here. Absolutely, a superb person to do that with. And he will increase all of the direct vassal opinions by up to 14, which is fantastic. Now, we have to get this boyo in here. We need to have him focus on definitely areas inside of my realm first before we go up north to handle things. But I think that's actually doing pretty good for us. King Kohler has formed a new alliance, but I can't imagine that's going to be too terribly awful for us. We should start capturing things back and start turning the tide against these guys. Now we over double them, so that's awesome as well. And oh no, a twist and turn. Iston knows I was cursed the day I met Duke Franho. Not one day too soon. Oh, it's such a shame. It's just such a shame. All right, we are going to turn the tide. We are going to push back into the Kingdom of Denmark. That's how we're going to win this war, not by reclaiming old territory, by conquering our enemies and their capital territory. That's how it's going to go from here. Somewhat thankful that our vassals wisened up a bit. Yeah, that's definitely not going to end well for them at all. And now we're in a huge position to just push forward and take people out. Brilliant. Awesome. We're going to push. We're going to push for the capital. And someone... My vassal was killed in siege. Oh no. I guess that's not too bad. High Chieftain Matslav. Yeah, we'll put him in here, although he still hates me. Still despises me, actually. I could kill him, but I'm not going to. I think we'll keep things the way that they are. We're going to go ahead and also... We need to build up our legitimacy here. We're going to influence the development of Bodrog and see what happens. But yeah, we're definitely going to fight this relentlessly and push them back. I wish I could enforce harsher terms on them for losing a war, but I'm not sure that that's in the books for us. Repeated victories over and over, I'll take them, because I really don't think he has anything after this. Now he's been reduced to a mere 9,000 men. Now he's still doing work back there, but we're just going to head straight for the throat and make that work. New alliances, be damned. It's not going to do much for us, for them, rather. And I hope that by taking the capital, they'll be able to really, really push. He's trying to get as many allies as he can. But the thing is, it's just not working out for him. And then I like enduring hardships a lot. Gives us another fort level increase in plague resistance. And then enemy occupation doesn't lower control. Those are all super fantastic things. Hopefully we can complete these wars and maybe live in a little bit of peace before we die. We'll have to see. We're slowly winning the Dano-Hungarian subjugation war, and we're also expanding our legend. My Grand Prince, I believe the Chieftain Odzok of Zerk is almost convinced. Yeah, let's give it a go. He's unconvinced. That's okay, though. We take a look here. We're at 205. I forgot my court chronicler died. My woman, she's going to go in, and she's going to promote this quite a bit. We're close. I can taste it. I can feel it. And I think we're going to be good. Unfortunately, someone's trying to kill my wife. Why? Why would you want to do this? It's been revealed, though, so that helps quite a bit. Now, we are super close to Exalted Among Men, and I don't know that we'll get to Religious Icon, but maybe we will. There we go. We also don't have a leader. What is up with that? All right, so now that we claimed those two main headquarters, we're going to head back over to here. We're going to start trying to take on the new invasion that's coming. And I am going to go ahead and appoint myself. I think it only makes sense. I love the immediate transportation, or teleportation. I do wish they'd fix that, by the way. Kind of breaking outside of the gameplay. Like, it just doesn't make sense that I would automatically be able to teleport and be the commander. And then let's go ahead and go after the Jarldom of Skane? Oh, snap. I have twin girls. Oh, crap. Okay. We're going to go with Pani and Aranka. Oh, boy. That's going to be fun. And now my spy masters come to me. It's my wet nurse that's plotted against my wife. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm going to imprison you. It's not worth having you as my wet nurse, if that's how you're going to be. Good. And then to even make things worse, we are going to torture her. Oh, I can't. Come on. We're going to move her to house arrest. That way she kind of deteriorates a little bit quicker. And once this war's over with, we're going to mass ransom everyone, I think. I do like that new option. It's super handy. We're going to take over this fairly soon. There it is. Brilliant. That helps a lot. I thought I conquered that, but apparently I hadn't. We should probably go down and conquer this. And maybe that'll be enough, or daggum close to enough. I wake in the middle of the night to see a dark figure in my chambers. I know not what has happened to my guards, but when I see the glint of moonlight, I know it's too late for me. A sufficiently sharp dagger makes little sound as it pierces flesh. and through the rush of agonizing pain, I could not tell if my screams were any more audible. I was murdered by someone. Grand Prince Arpad of Hungary has crossed the door in the world of spirits. He died under mysterious circumstances. Known to be an exceptional strategist, he spent many of his days examining fields and drilling his troops. Grand Prince Linutika ascends to the throne, having mastered many skills. He is sure to be admired by his subjects. Grand Prince Linutika Arpadfi of Hungary is 39 years old, severely ill, scarred, disfigured, and a drunkard, as well as his wife and queen. Callous, diligent, and humble, not too shabby of a human being outside of, well, he's not super awesome in terms of morals or faith. So, what we have to do is we have to continue first and foremost this. We are damned and determined to make the great deed of Arpad into a mythical status. And we'll do all of this in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with me. This has been a fun run. A lot of crap has gone down. Stuff I didn't expect. To be honest, it's not even worth having these guys up north anymore. But regardless, we'll fight for them. And it's a messed up place right now. Lots of splits. Lots of messed up stuff. But it's been great. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, do all the things you know to do. Hit the like button, subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section. Become a YouTube member if you'd like to as well. Support the channel. This is Havoc, and I'm out of here.